So in continuation to the first video, we are now going to perform the experiment with second and third settings, that is eccentricity minus 5 millimeter and eccentricity minus 10 millimeter. And then with the fourth and fifth settings, that is 5 millimeter and 10 millimeter. So now we are going to perform the experiment with -5. So you can see we are going to hang the load from eccentricity at -5 millimeters. So this one we have designated as -5. So corresponding to zero load, we have deflection dial gauge reading 175.
175.
And corresponding to the second, we have 291. So
291.
291. So please put 20 newtons now. So now we have load of 20 newton. So corresponding dial gauge readings are 159 for dial gauge reading deflection gauge 1. For deflection gauge 2, the dial gauge reading is 279. So now please put 40, 20 newtons more. So cumulative load is 40 newtons. So now deflection gauge 1 dial gauge reading is 144, and for the second one it is 264. So now please put 20 newtons more. So corresponding to 60 newtons, now we have dial gauge reading 100, and it's just fluctuating between 127 and 128. So we can take, let's say, 127. And the second one is 249. So deflection gauge reading for the second dial gauge is 249. So now we will unload 20 newtons. Yes, please. Unload it. So deflection gauge reading for the 40 newton for the first one is 144. For the second one it is 262. Now please unload 10 newtons more. So now corresponding to 20 newtons, we have a reading of, it is little bit fluctuating, let's wait. So the reading is now 160 for dial gauge 1, and for the second it is 280. So now please unload 20 newtons more. So corresponding to the 0 newton, now you have dial gauge reading for the first case, that is 175, and for the second case it is 292. So please change the setting. So this we have performed with the setting eccentricity -5. So now we are going to perform the experiment with eccentricity minus 10 millimeter. So with eccentricity minus 10 millimeter. So minus 10 millimeter. So corresponding to the zero load, deflection gauge 1. So dial gauge 1 deflection gauge reading is 174. Deflection gauge 2 reading is 293. So now please put 20 newtons. So corresponding to 20 newtons, dial gauge 1. So deflection gauge reading is 155. Deflection gauge reading 2 is 286. So please put 20 newtons more. So corresponding to 40 newtons, we have now dial gauge 1 deflection reading is 136, and for the second case it is 278. Yes, please. Please put 20 newtons more. So correspondingly now we have 60 newtons. So corresponding to 60 newtons we have deflection gauge 1, dial gauge 1. So deflection reading is 117. And for the second case it is 266. So please now start unloading. So we are now going to unload 20 newtons. So now we have a load of 40 newtons. So corresponding to 40 newtons we have a reading here, which for dial gauge 1 it is just fluctuating a little bit, we have to wait. So that reading is 137, and for the second dial gauge the reading is 276. So please unload 20 newtons more. So now corresponding to 20 newton dial gauge 1 the reading is 155, and for the second dial gauge reading is 286. So please unload 20 newtons more. So corresponding to 0 newton, now dial gauge 1 reading is 175, and the second one dial gauge reading is 294. So this was our second setting, eccentricity minus 10. Now we will change the setting to eccentricity plus 5. So this one is 0. So this fourth setting, this one is plus 5 millimeter. Okay. So now corresponding to 0 reading, 0 load, we have deflection reading for the first dial gauge is 176, and for the second is 290. Okay, now please put 20 newtons. So now we have put the load 20 newtons. Now the dial gauge reading for the first case is 168. For the second one it is 264. 264. Please put 20 newtons more. So now our total load is 40 newtons. So corresponding to 40 newtons we have dial gauge reading 1, that is 161. Dial gauge reading 2, that is 234. G. Please put 20 newtons more. So now we will have 60 newtons. So corresponding to 60 newtons dial gauge reading 1, it is please stop this. It's fluctuating. So reading is dial gauge reading 1 is 154, and for the other case it is 101. It is basically 194. For the dial gauge reading for the second one is 194. Now please unload 20 newtons. Okay. Dial gauge reading 1 is 161. For the second one it is 234. So please remove, yes, 20 newtons more. So corresponding to now 20 newton load, dial gauge 1 reading is 169, and deflection gauge 2, its reading is 260. Please remove 0 newtons, 20 newtons. So now corresponding to 0 newton load, we have dial gauge 1 with deflection reading is 176, and the second one with the deflection gauge readings 288. So this was our fourth setting with eccentricity 5 millimeter. Now we are going to do it with the last one with eccentricity, please. So now this is from here to here. So this is designated as eccentricity plus 10. So corresponding to eccentricity plus 10, the deflection gauge reading for the first case is 170.
Load is 0.
Yes, load is 0. So corresponding to 0 load, first the dial gauge reading is 177, and the second reading is 287. 287. So now we are going to put 20 newtons more. So corresponding to 20 newtons now. So dial gauge 1 deflection reading is 173. So first one is deflection reading 173, and dial gauge 2, it has a deflection reading of 257. 257. So now please add 20 newtons. So corresponding to 40 newtons. So dial gauge 1 deflection reading is it's slightly fluctuates. So it is 170 for dial gauge 1, and for dial gauge 2 the reading is 220. So now please put 20 newtons. So corresponding to 60 newtons. So corresponding to 60 newtons, the dial gauge reading is, for the first case, 164, and the second is 189. So for dial gauge 2, the reading is 189. So now we will start the unloading. So please remove the 20 newtons. So corresponding to 40 newtons, we have a reading of dial gauge reading 1, that is 169, and dial gauge 2, the reading is 222. So now please unload 20 newton. So corresponding to 20 newtons load, dial gauge 1, the deflection reading is 173, and for the dial gauge 2, the reading is 251. So please unload the 20 newton. So now corresponding to 0 load, we have dial gauge reading 1 is 178, and for the second one it is 283. So this is the data for setting 2, 3, 4 and 5. Thank you.